Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back. I am Kiera, and in today's video we're going to be talking about karmic cycles. So pretty much in this video I'm going to be summing up my opinions on the topic of karma and or karmic cycles. If you are new to my channel, like I said, I am Kiera. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Leave some comments down below. Let me know if any future videos y'all want to see from me. And let's go ahead and get into this topic of this video, which is karma and karmic cycles. I'm going to make a disclaimer. I'm wearing this like swishy kind of jacket, so if my jacket is annoying you, I do apologize. It's kind of annoying me right now. Every time I move, like I'm just like I sound like the wind. The textbook definition of karma is destiny or fate following as an effect from a cause. And the textbook definition of karmic cycles is a pattern that is meant to teach you life lessons. Karma is something that goes around, comes around, and karmic cycles is something you'll experience throughout your lifetime to teach you life lessons. Karma, I feel like, is more on a smaller scale of karma, and then karmic cycles is something that continuously happens until you learn your lessons. That's what my understanding of karmic cycles are. When I think of karma, the two famous quotes come up for me: what goes around comes around, and what goes up must come down. I don't know why the second quote comes to me, but it does come to me when I think about karma. What goes around comes around. It's like a full cycle. It's going to come back around to you eventually, whether that's good or bad. If you're putting out good, it's going to come back to you. If you're putting out bad, it's going to come back to you. Let me try to stop moving, okay? Because this jacket. So when you experience good karma, sometimes we consider that as good luck. But experiencing good karma comes from just doing stuff naturally from the heart, doing things without expecting anything in return, just showing love, giving love to people, being a generous person, and just making sure you are being the best version of yourself that you can be. And when you put that energy out into the universe, it will be returned back to you. You don't always expect things to come back to you when you do good deeds, but sometimes the littlest things that you have gotten that you consider good luck probably came from you doing something good in the past that you didn't even think twice about doing because you did it from the heart. When you think about bad karma comes back to you just as well as good karma. So if you're putting out negative energy into the universe, if you're being an evil, spiteful, envious, jealous person, that energy is going to come back to you, because what you put out into the universe is always going to come back to you. What you are projecting, you will attract. So when you're projecting negative energy and negative traits, being a jealous, envious person, a hateful, spiteful person, and doing all these like negative things to people, that stuff is going to come back to you regardless if you want it to come back to you or not. To dive a little bit more deeper into just the basic karma, like I said, the quote that comes to mind for me is what goes around comes around. So when you're putting all this negative energy out into the universe, like I said before, that negative energy is going to return back to sender eventually. So if you're being spiteful, you're being hateful, if you're doing people wrong in relationships, friendships, and things like that, it's going to come back on you eventually. The way that it's going to come back on you sometimes is not going to always be what you expect it to be. An example of that, like let's say you are in a relationship with someone and they break your heart, they do you dirty, do you all kind of ways, and they just put you at your lowest. The karma that they're going to receive might not even be a relationship heartbreak or just heartbreak in general. It's going to be something that the universe is going to give them that means just as much to the pain that they caused you. So just because your pain of the heartbreak was a whole bunch does not mean that that person is going to get heartbreak in return. They might get something else, like something that they value dearly. Like if they're into their career, they may lose their job, they may have to start from scratch, or they may like go into debt or something like that if they value those things more than they value love. So it's not going to always be a heartbreak that's going to be their karma. It's going to be something different, but the universe always knows what to take. But that heartbreak for you meant a lot to you, so they're going to take something from them that means a lot to them, or take them through the same emotional roller coaster that they put you through, but it's something that means more to them, just like the love meant to you. I hope that makes sense. I hope y'all are catching what I'm saying. Okay, same thing goes for good karma. Let's say you are just being a very generous person, you're helping to your community, you're helping your friends and family. That karma is going to come back to you 10 times, because people are going to always, not only the people around you will always remember, yes, this person was there for me in this time of need, but it's not even just the people that you helped out that's going to be there for you. The universe is going to send you new opportunities and new people your way when you send out good karma into the universe. Like let's say you help somebody out and you didn't even know that they needed help. You just so happened to be there when they needed it. It's going to be a time where you don't even know that you need somebody, and they're going to show up at the right time for you. And it's going to be so beneficial because you're not going to be expecting it. You're not going to know where this person or this thing came from, but it's just the universe coming back to you. And I feel like only how you can pay attention to good karma and bad karma is if you actually think about, if you actually sit there and think about what you've done, and you write, like if you how can I say, if you actually acknowledge all your wrongs, your wrongdoings, all the things that you've ever done to someone else, whether good or bad, that's only how you can kind of tap into good things and bad things coming into your life. Example of that, I'm going to tell the story time from like back when I was, I think I was like in middle school or something like that. I might have been in like 6th grade. And I used to like hang out with these girls in my neighborhood. Some girls went to my school, some of the girls didn't go to my school. And I remember it was this one girl, she was like way older than us, but her sister went to school with me. And I remember I like talked about her when we went back to school. Like I was being a kid. I was being like, you know, gossipy and stuff. So we went back to school, and her sister, she used to have tape on her glasses, right? And I went back to school and I like cracked on her older sister for it because like I thought it was like, girl, I thought it was funny, you know. And I decided to like tell my friends at school that didn't even know her that she wore tape on her glasses, and I made fun of her for it, right? So this would be another story time. She actually tried to like beat me up. Like she like her like bunch of cousins tried to beat me up, and they was trying to jump me and stuff. But that's back when I was like a little fighter, I guess. But so me cracking on her glasses, I've gotten my karma for that times 10. Do you want to know how? Okay, so I didn't wear glasses until 6th grade. Once I got to 6th grade, I actually started wearing glasses, and I've been wearing glasses since. I actually have glasses right now. I'm going to show y'all in just a second because this is my karma, and I've owned that karma. It took me to realize that ever since I cracked on her glasses, every pair of glasses that I have ever owned have broke. And either way, I have insurance, like eye insurance, or what is it called, vision. But they only give you like 1 or 2 free pair of glasses a year. And I promise y'all, every single pair of glasses that I've ever had have broke, and I've not had the money to fix it, and I've had to put tape on my glasses. I'm not bullshit, y'all. Like right now, I've been having the money to fix my glasses. I just haven't fixed them because I really hate wearing my glasses. But I'm gonna show y'all. Listen, these are my glasses right now, and I have tape on my glasses, y'all. And ever since like I started to realize like what goes around comes around, like I started to realize me cracking on her glasses, that karma has been with me since. And every pair of glasses that I get, I break and I have to put tape on them because I need them to drive. And oh my gosh, it's just like acknowledging the fact that my karma has come to me, and me making fun of her, it hit me years later. It wasn't right away. Like it wasn't until like I would say I was actually out of high school that I realized like I'm sitting here taping my glasses just like I cracked on her for it. And that's just the smallest thing, y'all. That's just the smallest thing. So you can only imagine when you do bigger things, like more like bigger hateful things, like how it can come back on you. You know what I mean? Like you have to be careful when you do things to people. You have to be careful how you treat people. Be careful how you act towards people, because that stuff will always come back on you. No matter if you're an adult, a child, it doesn't matter what you are, whether you're famous, whether you're poor, it doesn't matter if you are rich, it doesn't matter if you have a lot of money, a little money, it doesn't matter if you're a doctor, teacher, nurse, it doesn't matter who you are. What goes around comes around, and karma will always find you, because like I said, whatever you put into the universe, it's gonna come back to you eventually, whether that's good or bad. So just always try to be on your P's and Q's when it comes to how you are treating people. You don't always have to, you know, try to be like the perfect little angel. If someone's treating you wrong and you gotta stand your ground on something, you do that. Recommend getting back at somebody. I used to be the type of person, if somebody did me wrong, like I would try my hardest to do them wrong. And it's like, I'm not even in a place in the space in my life where I need to actually do people wrong at this point, because like I said, karma is going to come back and get them eventually. Like, it's out of my hands at this point. It's out of my hands. I can't do anything about it. You know what I mean? I just try to like not be a hateful person anymore, because it doesn't do you any justice. Like just because somebody did me wrong, just because somebody said something about me, I don't care. Okay? Like, I'm at a place in my life where I'm doing what's best for me. Like, I don't care what anyone else has to say about me. I don't care how people view me anymore. Like, and that is a whole nother topic for another video, which I'm actually getting ready to film, which is going to be up on the channel next week. So make sure you are subscribed and everything. But I'm just like doing what's best for me. I feel like I've experienced so much stuff these past 2 years, past 3 years of my life. And I question it all the time, but I don't understand if it's just like my karma, or I don't really like see the vision of how some things that has happened to me is my karma. But sometimes, you know, they say like it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So I don't know if some of the stuff that's happened to me is actually my karma, or if it's just a way of the universe pushing me to do what I need to do and do what needs to be done. You know how sometimes when you're in a situation like in your life and you just feel like it just feels so bad because you're actually in that moment. When you look back on it, it wasn't as bad as it seems. That's the phase I feel like I was in these past 2 years, and I feel like I'm coming out of that. So I feel like I'm actually coming out of a karmic cycle. If I want to be completely honest, like I feel like I've been going through a karmic cycle for the past 2 years, and it was the universe pushing me to do what it needs to be done. Which leads me to the next topic, which is next week's video is going to be letting go and facing fears. But that's pretty much all I have on today's video. Like I said, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. Let me know of any future videos you want to see from me. Also, make sure you are subscribed with the notifications turned on so you don't miss next week's video. Like I said, I'm going to be talking about letting go and facing fears, and how I'm letting go and facing my fears and some things that I've dealt with these past couple of years that has kind of stopped me and blocked me from going after what I want to go after. I hope y'all did enjoy this video, and I will catch y'all in my next one.